Hi my salty pecans, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Pamela, and on today's video we are actually going to be doing a haul, a mini plants slash plant supply haul, and more specifically it's a plant slash plant supply haul for building a terrarium. Yes, your girl is trying to build an enclosed terrarium. I recently acquired, and when I say recently, I mean like a couple of months ago, recently acquired a terrarium. It is this beautiful, just like glass sculpture, this glass beauty, this glass just amazingness. And I had the brilliant idea of actually building a terrarium and adding different bits and pieces, new and also bits and pieces that are old. So if you're interested in this particular video, which is just a haul of the things that I picked up when it comes to plant supplies and plants that I'm going to add into the terrarium, then keep on watching. So the first thing that I did pick up, this was an online purchase. I knew I needed to have tools in order to put my terrarium together, and right now I don't really have much except for like my little shovels. So I decided to add some more specific, like longer terrarium tools. So I picked up this set of 4. It came with a few different tools. So the first one is just this tweezer. Okay, so I'm able to like pick up the tiny things and just move them around ever so slightly. I love this. The next thing that came inside of this tool is another more of an angled sort of tweezer, so I'm able to go into a little bit more like tough spots, go around things. Okay, they're not the same, so the difference, as you can see, between the two. Okay. And the third thing that came in this set was a pair of actually little shears. So to like snip things that are too long for like a normal sort of like plant shears. Okay, I love this. And the last thing that came in this set was this like mover around or scraper, pusher, brusher. Like, so you like move and push products around. Really excited to use this. Let's go on to the next item that I actually picked up in order to create this terrarium, and we are going to rewind all the way back to when I picked up this planty free thing. So I say planty free thing. If you're like me, then you might be on different plant forums, different plant groups, on different platforms. So more specifically, this item came from a Facebook plant group. It was a freebie. The seller was just making space. I believe she was having a child, so she needed more space and was giving away a couple free things. So I managed to snag this, and this is what inspired this whole entire video. So it is actually this glass like terrarium enclosure. Okay, it's huge. Look at it compared to the size of my head. This is gigantic. So this is actually the container that I'm going to be using to build our terrarium. I've had it for a couple months now, just sitting, and let's get the ball rolling. It's about to be spring in a couple of weeks, so I really want to change my tablescape as well for the kitchen. So this terrarium, I plan on having it live in my kitchen once I, you know, just build everything, switch out my current tablescape for the New Year's tablescape. So this is the terrarium, like I mentioned, and it has like this dome that is removable. Okay, so yeah, and you're probably like, whoa, there are plants in here. So these are actually some of the plants I ended up picking up. I have these plants in here because I brought them home last night, and I wanted to, one, isolate them from everything right now, and also give it a good pest treatment because it did come from the big box store, And while I was already in the big box store, you'll probably see from the clips, your girl seen a whole bunch of little fly gnats just buzzing around. So I already knew these most likely had some sort of larva, eggs, if not adult fly gnats just chilling. So I did a pest treatment and I'm isolating them right now. So there are 2 plants inside of here, but I picked up 3. So let's get on to the first 2 that are inside of this container. Very mindful. It freaking stinks so much in here. It's like decaying plants. So the first plant, there was like this straggler corm that came with it, but it's like this begonia, Rex begonia. This is so pretty. I'm not a begonia girl, okay? I think I've had 2 begonias in my entire like houseplant mom ownership, and obviously they're both still not in my collection. They're gone with the wind, fabulous. So I think I've actually had 3 begonias in my collection. I had 3, or did I have? I think I had actually had 2 or 3 begonias. Anyways, this would be my 3rd or my 4th begonia. So I actually want to add this beauty into the terrarium. I love the coloring. I just love the veining, the contrast in the foliage. I love it. And I know begonias are pretty easy to, you know, like for the most part care for. Again, it's not my favorite sort of plant to own, but it is something that you can manage if you do give it the correct, you know, like lighting, the correct humidity sort of environment. And this is the first plant. Let me put it back in here. Again, I'm keeping it in here because I want the least possibility of anything that's been living inside of here to fly out. So I'm isolating this plant. Usually I would keep it in my bathroom, but I have some plants already living in my bathroom. I moved them all out. I still find that this container might be just the best for now to isolate my plants. The next plant that I picked up from the big box store for this terrarium is a fern. I knew I wanted a fern. I was really like dead set on getting a button fern, okay? But I found this beautiful rabbit's foot fern, okay? So I've also wanted a rabbit's foot fern for a really long time. So I'm actually happy that I have this, and I'm going to add this rabbit's foot fern into my terrarium. And look at the little rabbit's feet. Rabbit feeding. I'm really excited. And also I noticed HauzPlant's prices have gone up. This little container is $6, which is a lot more than I expected to pay. Usually like a container like this might be like $3, but you know, it's gone up like $2-3 in the last couple of years, which is expected. So yeah, another good thing is that this specifically says that it is ideal for terrariums. So when you are picking these plants, try to look at the labels to see the ones that they do recommend, okay? So this is the second plant that I picked up for our terrarium. I had half a mind of picking up a Photonia. I think I will go back for the Photonia, which you won't see in this video. Another day, maybe tomorrow I might go pick up the Photonia. But I think I do want to add either a red or a pink Photonia. I'm half and half between them. So yes. So these are the first 2 plants that I picked up. And the third plant I picked up, I'm having second guesses about it. I really don't think I'm going to actually keep this plant for the terrarium. When I came home, I did a little bit of research more further on that type of plant in particular. And research is showing me that it might not be the most ideal plant for an enclosed sort of environment. And I'm gonna let y'all guess. I'm gonna give y'all 5 seconds to guess the plant that I picked up that might not be the best for an enclosed terrarium. Bing, 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 bing. Also, if there's any particular plants or any particular tools that you think I'm missing that I should actually add into this haul, into this project, then please share it with me, because this is all very brand new to me. Sharing is caring, salty peeps. Keep it in the family. And no, gross. Actually, don't keep it in the family. Branch out. Can you guess? The plant is a Venus flytrap. So I picked up this very badly shaped, like this plant is in such bad shape. Okay, it's in really, really bad shape. This plant is like dead. Okay, it only has like maybe a couple of live Venus flytrap, like Venus flytraps. So upon further just like Googling after I came home, this plant, even though it's carnivorous, it's not actually from like a humid, from like a Amazon-y area. Okay, so keeping it enclosed in a terrarium, according to the videos that I watched, what are those blogs that I like posts that I read, I think I'm going to return this. And also it's really pretty. I also was like, just care wise, I think this plant might just be a little bit too fussy for me, a little too fussy for what I can provide it. It might be a little too needy, like in regards to like the watering, the type of water that you provided, the type of light that you provided. You know, I'm so used to a hardy, sturdy, like knows I'm not playing shit, you know, I'm not playing type of plants, that when I get these new plants that are very like, it's not filtered, I get very turned off and I kind of don't even want the plant anymore. So yeah, I'm thinking of returning this Venus flytrap. I did get it on sale. I asked the worker there to give it to me on sale, because it doesn't look at all like, it doesn't look at all well. So let me show y'all. Let me open this plant up to show you all. I think I'm gonna like have to like maybe flush this plant out. I don't know what the hell this is. It's like so many little dead ones. I'm like, okay, this might be like a little rehab. Okay, we're getting a little rehab. But yeah, I don't even know what the hell this is. This looks like, this looks like insulation. It literally looks like insulation that you put up between your drywall and the foundation of your home. This looks gross. So yeah, Venus flytraps are not ideal for enclosed terrariums, so I'm going to 9 times out of 10 return this. Okay, so far those are the 3 plants that I currently picked up that are brand new that I want to add into the terrarium. So now let me show you some more of the plant products. So this is actually not for the terrarium. This is just a side quest purchase, and it's for this plant right here. It's for my Dieffenbachia X, my Aglaonema Silver Queen. This is more for the Aglaonema Silver Queen, because the Silver Queen is pretty long, it's lanky, and I want to give it a bit more sturdy to give it some more height. So I'll show y'all. I actually have a few of these already in this plant, so I just needed one more. I picked up a new one. Alright, this is actually the rest of the bag of things that I picked up from Home Depot. Lowe's, actually Lowe's. So I got a couple of these. And the pièce de résistance. So my thing, especially with my houseplants, is that I ran out of soil. I have not repotted plants in a while. I have not propagated plants in a while. I have not done nothing plant care related in a while, because my soil that I own currently is infested with fly gnats. So I put that soil bag in a black bag, and I have not looked back at that soil bag. So it's been about like almost a year now since the last time I repotted like a plant, like seriously. So in the meantime, for now, I just decided to get smaller bags instead of getting like the large bags that I usually do get, which makes more sense because I get more bang for my buck. I couldn't carry nothing big. I was doing public transportation, so I got a small bag of the Miracle Grow Organics container mix. Okay, and I also picked up for my cactus and succulents, I got some cactus and palm mix. I've been wanting the cactus and palm mix for a while. I haven't purchased the cactus palm mix in years. I make my own cactus palm mix, but the reason why I just decided to just get something pre-made is it already has the sand, it already has everything that's like the base layer, and I can just make it a bit drier, a bit more cactus succulent mixy with more drainage than having to like just get the sand. It was just a lot of work, so I decided to just get these pre-made, and I'm going to top these up with whatever else I need. Okay, so far these are the new purchases that I have in regards to this terrarium build that I'm planning on creating. So keep an eye out in the next coming videos for this actual terrarium when I'm putting it together. I have equipment, I have like bits and pieces already in my collection that I want to add. For example, I want to add some slate. I have driftwood, I have different sort of like substrate mediums that I'm going to add. So I already have a lot of things in my collection already. I'm just slowly building specific things specifically for this container, for this plant, for this sort of project. So thank you so much, Salty Peeps, for joining me today in our little planty haul, planty accessory haul. If you liked it, please let me know by giving this video a big old thumbs up, and share this video as well. Subscribe to my YouTube channel if you aren't already. Become a Salty Pecan because we're awesome here. And make sure to follow me on my other social media platforms at HauzPlant, HauzPlant, and that's here on YouTube, that's Facebook, that's Instagram, that's TikTok, that's X, aka Twitter. It's the same moniker everywhere, okay? And I'm thinking of maybe a Snapchat in the future, but we gonna see. We're gonna see. Let me know if I should make a Snapchat. Okay, so with that being said, thank you so much, my salty pecans, and I will see you in the next one. Let's get going. Bye.